We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Aaron Nola will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Now in the box, Rowdy Tellez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Count is 1-2 now. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He swings and grounds it to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Two out, nobody on. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Jin Jin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
And that'll bring up Jean Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. High and deep to right center. McKinney on the move. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Segura leads off second with nobody out. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
The right fielder.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A man at third with one away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. 1 out and a runner on third. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, and he fouls this one off. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Ready with the 1-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Teoscar Hernandez is retired to kick off the inning.
Second base, number 11.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Randall Grichuk is on deck. The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Runners on first with 1 down. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. McCutchen going back to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. Randall Grichuk, a 2-run shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Into the box now, Meese Mcguire. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1-0 pitch on the way. Chopped towards first, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Set to deal on 2-2.
Count it 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So here now's the pitcher, Jin Jin Ryu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
2 out with the man at first. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Fouled away. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now batting, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, Heidi
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, a 1-2.
Ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Pulled toward right center field. McKinney's there for it. 2 down.
That is set. The center fielder, Jin Ryu.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Ryu gets the sign. Here's the pitch. To 1-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. The 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Hard hit ball to second. Bichette's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. The Blue Jays on top, 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
From the belt, the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Segura for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes.
Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Let's go, Philadelphia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey!
2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is McCutchen. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And in steps Scott Kingery. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He's got it one away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So striding forward now, Aaron Nola. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
Come on.
Hey!
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Bichette ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Jin Ryu.
Digging in now, Jean Segura. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
And a curveball in for a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. In the air, down the line in left. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-1.
Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. Into the box now, Bo Bichette. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's off the plate.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Yeah.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffith.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're up 2-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The first baseman, number 17,
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Fouled off. Struck him out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They're down 2-0. At the plate, Meese Mcguire. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Number 10.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0. Ball, that pitch is out.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now here's the pitch. Right side, hit hard. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
In now, Billy McKinney. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Hey.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
2 balls.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
3-2 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now at the plate, Jin Jin Ryu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. None out, runners at first and second. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Now the 2-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, number 44.
Ready for another chance? Rowdy Tellez. And their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1 if not both of them home. The relay throw. Now he's safe at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch 1-out double to bring 1 home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Robert Stock takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at ball 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Second and third here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Lourdes Gurriel waits on deck. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Segura backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Now to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 3 runs already home here. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. One and 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Heidi Watney.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no
Well
play.
above the letters with the fastball that time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez will wait on it. 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Williams hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Two and one now. Now here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Scott Kingery. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. McKinney giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 89.
Davey Grion will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 73, Davey Ryu.
And that's in there for strike one. A runner on first with two away. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
A 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And that misses 2-2. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a liner. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Williams isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's safe as the gap shortens to 4 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Jean Segura standing in. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throw into second. The tag, and he's out going for second. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings complete. Toronto leads this one 5-2. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez. Leading off for Toronto.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette.
Number 11.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
Ball, that's out.
Now it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Here's the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Rendell Grichuk will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. from the stretch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1 delivery.
Whoa, that's down.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
3-2.
A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now back, number 10.
Digging in once again, Meese Mcguire, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Billy McKinney, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They're still out in front 5-2. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Andrew.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. The 3-1. Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
The right fielder, number 3. Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They trail 5-2. Victor Arano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
Seventh inning ready to roll. So in now is the Blue Jays pitcher, Jin Jin Ryu. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Harper has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, number 44.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Rowdy Tellez, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Arano, a 25-year-old, he's in his 4th season as a major league player. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. high and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Harper, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Wow, you don't see this very often. There aren't very many pitchers that are good hitters, and sometimes you take a pitcher for granted. You just want to lay one in there. Mistake, because this guy just took him deep.
Now batting, number 27.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Real Muto goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Guerrero is retired, 2 down now.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, DeRosa, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Phillies 2. Last half of the 7th here. Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the pitch.
Ball. That's ball 3.
Didi Gregorius is on deck. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
from the stretch. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Jin Jin Ryu. The work a total of 6 innings here, not his greatest work, but he is in line for the W.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 45.
Up next will be Nick Williams,
Number 5.
as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Williams swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player, and he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty V, you don't see this very often, D-Ro, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Victor Alvarado.
Josh Harrison will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 7. Josh Harrison.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Harrison, often known as J-Hay around the game. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Anthony Bass takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Jean Segura will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Standing in, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High pop-up. Tellez is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 8th inning coming up. The Jays are out in front, 6-5. Hector Neris will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Ready to begin the 8th. Into the box, Bo Bichette. It was a walk in his last trip.
Number 11.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here's the 1-0. 2-0. The pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Has a look. Now the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Into the box now, Meese Mcguire. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, the center fielder, Billy McKinney.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The set and the 1-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2.
Next up, 2-2.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And it's fouled away. Another full count offering on its way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. He's ready now. The pitch.
Ball 1.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Ball even at 2-2. Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Another full count pitch on its way. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Line towards center field. McKinney will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Heidi Watney.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Miller will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Danny Jansen will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 24, Roman.
Ready for another shot now, Didi Gregorius, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Miller, a former member of the Washington Nationals, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 home.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
2 out with the man at first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping into the box, Nick Williams comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Bichette gathers it in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Roman Quinn will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Number 24, Roman.
And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Adam Morgan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Hazley is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So digging in now, Danny Jansen. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First offering on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Morgan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Line to the right side, but foul. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Full count.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike 3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Rowdy Tellez. He went deep last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Hazley is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 27.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
What are you, crazy, Blue?
Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
The bat, number 13. Shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Teoscar Hernandez would be next. A runner on first with 2 away. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So striding in, Teoscar Hernandez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. In his career, Hernandez comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. He's set. The 0-1.
1-1. I got 2-1 to count.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ball 3.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Nothing further in the Toronto 9th. One last shot now for Philadelphia. They're down just 1. It's 6-5. Ken Giles enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Scott Kingery.
Leading off for the Phillies, the third baseman, Scott Kingery.
He's set. Here it comes.
0-1, no strike.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Hazley. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
2 balls, no strike.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
3-0.
And his commands let him down here. It's 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential time run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, shortstop,
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jean Segura. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set and the pitch. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jin Jin Ryu wins his 3rd of the season. Ken Giles closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Philadelphia, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.